ここが貴様らの終焉だ。絶望の淵に。てめえはどうだろうな。
Alright, what's going on, y'all? WeBull is back again, and we actually have the resurrections for the tag team characters. I skimmed over them really quickly as they came out, because yeah, cause obviously, and I'm like, is this even worth making a video on right now? Like, I saw what they did at Kaku, and I saw what they did at Toshiro, and the Toshiro didn't get a good link. The Kaku got a good link, but his skill, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. So I opened up 2 pages, which was kind of pointless, low key. Let's go to 6-star version. Grab the soul tree. Let's actually grab here. Let's do that. There we go. Okay, so going into a Kaku, you'll see here that he is a damage inflicted at full stamina, 20% unit, right? Like that's been his link the entire time, and he also got recover 16% stamina. So you'll be able to use his link and get your stamina back if you're doing regular content. I was kind of hoping for like some strong attack damage for the speed attribute, or some strong attack recharge, just so that way we have like a strong attack recharge full stam character for speed. We don't really have many great links aside from just like strong attack recharge, strong attack damage. So this could have been a good opportunity to do that for the speed attribute, but they didn't do that, which is kind of unfortunate. They did give him a berserker of 20% to go along with the recover 16% stamina, but you'll see here that they actually gave him follow-up as well. So he has devastation, bruiser 20%, frenzy, weaken attack, and sprinter +1, and then they gave him follow-up +1 and berserker 20%. Pretty good damage multipliers for the berserker 20% because he already has full stam 20%, and then recover 16% stamina. Follow-up, in my opinion, is completely wasted on an SP based unit, because what it does is it allows you to hit the enemy when they're knocked down with a normal attack hit. The thing is, when you're using an SP unit, usually you're going to be using your strong attacks. You're going to run strong attack, recharge, etc. And with the strong attack, if the enemy's on the ground, you're still hitting them with your strong attack anyways. This character is also a barrier unit. He gives 1 barrier to his allies and 3 barriers to himself. One thing to note with that though is that you're going to have a longer cooldown, so maybe they put follow-up because with a longer cooldown you won't be able to use your strong attacks as often, since he also wasn't given strong attack recharge, which why would you give recover 16% stamina and follow-up instead of just strong attack recharge and then something else? Like, I personally don't like that. Either way, it's not a bad link. Like, full stam 20%, recover 16% stamina, I think it's pretty good, especially for bruiser type characters, or maybe even SP based characters that rely on full stamina damage boosts, right? Characters like Toshiro, characters like Aizen, like these characters make really good use of recovering stamina as well as having full stamina damage boost as a skill. Alright, so next let's go into Marechiyo. Oh, let me click 6-star version into Soul Tree. I do want to grab, boom, I want to grab the skills that they have prior to their resurrection. Alright. Now for Marechiyo, he is a damage inflicted at low stam 30% link with a normal attack damage 16% link. Now that, in my opinion, is actually really good, especially if you're using for like a normal attack damage unit for those pesky Senkaimon stages that start you off at low stam. When you have those Senkaimon stages, this link actually can be very strong. So we have Berserker of 50%, Bombardment +1, Bruiser 40%, Slow Immunity, Last Ditch, Sprinter +1 instead of Sprinter +2. What? Did they nerf him? That'd be funny. I'm sure this will get changed later. Weakened Defense. So the damage inflicted at low stam 30%. He is now picking up normal attack damage +16%. His Berserker went from 30% to 50%. His Bombardment went, well, he just straight up still has Bombardment. He has Bruiser 40% plus the 16% from his normal attack damage. That's okay, nothing really crazy there. He's still immune to slow, and then Last Ditch Survival 100%. This character's picking up normal attack damage 16% as a link, Last Ditch Survival, Berserker of 20% on top of his original 30, kind of mediocre in my opinion. He still has the weakened defense, which makes him a really good nuker. And then, well, maybe not a great nuker, not for Guild Quest, but like he's a good nuker. And then on top of that, you are also, I don't know if they're actually lowering his Sprinter +2 to +1. We saw this issue with the tag team. Was it tag team Yamamoto? Yeah, we saw this with tag team Yamamoto, where the data mine information showed that he loses his fire immunity, but when the final product came out, he ended up getting the fire immunity back regardless. So we'll see how that ends up lining up. As of right now, it says that it's going down to Sprinter +1. I'm sure K-Lab will fix that before too late, right? Next, let's actually do this. Now, Toshiro, in my opinion, is the best in the banner in terms of utility. Like, he was actually genuinely just a really good unit. You'll see here, he is picking up freeze immunity minus 55%. I don't see why freeze immunity would be really all that necessary with the strong attack damage link, which is unfortunate, but I mean, okay. Berserker of 20%, so he is picking up Berserker 20%. That's good. That means that he's going to get an extra 20% strong attack damage. Sad. Sad, along with his strong attack damage link of 20%. So Berserker 40% built into the character, Bruiser 20%, Debilitator plus 5 seconds, Devastation 40%, Frenzy plus 1, Long Reach Sprinter. They literally did not change his character at all, except giving him Berserker 20% and freeze immunity for his secondary soul trait. It's kind of unfortunate, to be honest. I feel like Toshiro, they could have given him, if they gave him Havoc, if they gave him strong attack recharge, I think this character genuinely could have been, I don't want to say top tier, but he could have been like top 15 tech characters in the game. Like, easily top 15, like, in the running, right? And like, tech is a crazy attribute now, especially with like Artbook Ichigo, Kusaka, Nemu, the Grimjaw that just came out, the Retsu that came out in January. There's so many great tech characters. So like, having this character, like, maybe not try to compete, but at least be a good link, it would have been nice. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the resurrection characters this time around. Nothing really too crazy. As of right now, all the tag team characters have now been resurrected, which, I'm not gonna lie, I really hope that K-Lab will add more tag team characters. There's so many good tag team characters that they could do. Then again, I like the Redux characters a lot. Like, I feel like maybe not like Nanao or the Toshiro, right? But I like these Redux characters that are like duo units. Let me move you here. Close tabs to the right. Like characters like the Yoruichi, Soifon, as well as the Gin and Izuru. I feel like these characters kind of change the game up in terms of tag team. I would love to see something like a Rukia Renji, Ichigo Orihime, Ichigo Rukia, Renji Byakuya, Yamamoto Chojiro. Like, really the sky's the limit when it comes to creativity for these characters. I hope that they give them Havoc, because I feel like some of these characters really with just Havoc could have altered their values immensely. Like Soifon, like Soichi, I think that this character with Havoc 20% instead of something like a Bruiser 20%, for example, like, you don't really use your NAD, and even if the only NAD that really gets used with this character is going to be your ally using their NAD, and your ally can't use skills anyway, so they don't pick up Bruiser, they don't pick up Guard Break, they don't become stronger with your own character outside of, I think, base stats. Actually, I should test that out, to be honest. Either way, I would love to see some crazy combination of characters. Let me know in the comments below who you would like to see in combination for the Redux characters. I would love to see like different ideas, because sometimes when I'm put on the spot, I can't really think as much. But anyways, I'm gonna leave it at that. You guys grind on, catch up, hit me up, stay blessed, like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you all enjoyed this video. When it comes down to the next banner that's supposed to be resurrected, I actually want to look this up. Alright, so the banner was released August 16, 2018. I just looked it up. Oh, boom. August 16th, 2018. Okay, so here's the banner when it originally came out. Omaida, Toshiro, Kaku. For end of the month, that month alone, we did end up picking up the Kugo Ginjo, the Tech Ginjo, the Mind Tsukishima, as well as Speed Raruka. So, wow, okay, this could be really cool. Because Raruka is used to this day for like a Rankar week. Ginjo, everyone has this character 5-5. You literally start a new account and he's there. And then Mind Tsukishima, his issue was just that he didn't have guard break and he didn't have havoc. So I'll be interested to see if they give him that. Same thing with Raruka. This was genuinely a pretty good banner for its time. Like, okay, I'm kind of excited for this. Mid-month September marked the Yukio, Jackie, and Orihime banner. If Orihime picks up Flurry, that could be huge as well. And then end of the month September, we ended up getting the Bond, Ichigo, Uryu, and Chad. Honestly, not being that far away from getting Bond, Ichigo resurrected, maybe getting Flurry, Bond, Chad, still one of the best speed units in the game. Okay, one of the best Flurry speed units in the game. He kind of got replaced by Jushiro, but that's neither here nor there. And then Uryu, one of the best nukers in the game to this day, which is kind of crazy to think about. So, oh man, who's mid-month? Yachiru, Halibel, Raruka. Halibel could be good too. Oh, we're this close from getting a resurrected Rukia Grimjogen. Oh, that's exciting. Bro, the resurrections that are coming out now are going to be, like, really good. Mind Jushiro, bro, if Mind Jushiro gets Havoc. Well, like, you see, I give Caleb way too much credit, and then I'm like, what if he gets Havoc? And then they get, like, follow-up.